Yo, what's up, yo? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? I've been searching and and just spectating the internet today. What is today's date? July 23rd. And I've been seeing a lot of AI. A lot of AI have been showing up on my algorithm. A lot of AI. I'm pretty sure AI has been in your algorithm, but today in particular, there has been a significant rise in activity with AI as far as it showing up in my algorithm. I just spilled water on myself. But look, Pandora's box is here. Now, is Pandora's box going to be something that's necessarily going to leak out super bad things? I don't know. But as humans, we are pessimists. We are we always look at the worst case scenario. And with AI, I'm gonna be honest, it's very hard to not see the worst case scenarios unfolding in rapid speed. ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok 4, and I want to put Grok 4 in bold letters in big caps. Grok 4. Grok 4 is upon us, or is closing in. This piece of technology is supposed to be great at everything. This piece of technology is supposed to be great at everything. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back, the people in the nosebleeds, the people under a rock, the people that have no idea what's going on. They're oblivious. They're worried about what championship that their team is gonna win, who got traded and drafted to this team, what what superstar's baby mom cheated on them this week, what rapper smashed on. Listen, y'all, none of that matters. None of that has no significance on your life as much as Grok 4 will in a year or less. Now you say 8. What are you talking about? You sound like you're warning us of something. Yeah, I am warning you. But when there is a possibility of a catastrophic event that could happen within 6 to 12 months that can affect your life, 6 to 12 months is not enough time to prepare for something as powerful as what us humans have birthed and put on this planet. I'm not going to say that it's a bad thing necessarily because I try to see things from an optimistic point of view. But the Pandora's box, which is artificial intelligence, that will is not might, that will take away an unprecedented amount of jobs. We are heading for uncharted territory that the likes of human existence has not seen. Modern human existence has not seen where this can go, where it might go, where it will go. We don't know. These are the facts. The facts is there are already AI jobs. There are already jobs that AI is taking away in the present day. There are already jobs that are being taken away in the present day. If it's not a physical job, if it's something that requires you to create graphic design, even to create a movies, people that create movies are at risk of losing their jobs. If you create art, you already lost your job. If you create anything that a computer can generate in seconds, your job is being lost, is being used with the AI so they could take away a significant portion of the budget so they could save money, reduce overhead. They're only thinking about how much money they could bring in every quarter. And if you removing and not using an expense in the overhead, such as an employee, $65,000 a year, 70, 80, 90, 100, $120,000 a year, and you could just get this AI service to do it for a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of that cost. Why would I pay this human being 120,000? Now the fear has arisen. Elon Musk, Sam Altman, all these guys, these AI guys, these tech guys, they are expressing their fear and how powerful this AI is coming, how powerful this AI is. All right. This thing is very powerful. They even quoted and said, I quote, paraphrasing, Elon Musk said, the technology is terrifying. It's terrifying technology. I cannot keep downplaying how powerful AI is and how powerful it's going to be when he unveiled Grok 4. Okay? The rumors of Grok 4 coming out, this artificial intelligence, this piece of tech, this life form, this thing is a life form. Please, let's not confuse ourselves. This is a life form that is being created by humans as we speak, is already made, and it's damn near sentient. Grok 4 is going to be able to do everything under the sun that isn't physical. When I say physical, I mean throwing a bag, uh fixing your air conditioning upstairs in the attic, building a house, um changing your oil. Like, these things are still human jobs. These are trades that humans still take up the space for. This is how I want you to think. If Grok 4, if ChatGPT, if all these things that are only existing on the internet, these things can easily be put in something physical if they have a chip, right? Then you got the Tesla bot. The Tesla bot is here and it's coming. You put ChatGPT, you put Grok 4 in a Tesla bot. There's no limit to what can happen. There is no job that can't be taken. Now, I want to play this clip. This is a small little excerpt from Sam Altman being on the Theo podcast. And he discusses something very interesting. It's a long podcast interview, so I'll probably take like 2 minutes of it. I want you to go watch it yourself. It just came out today, July 23rd. Sam Altman on the Theo podcast. He knows what's coming. A lot of people are still asleep. A lot of people are still unaware of how fast this thing is happening. It's happening in lightning fast speed. This is like uh when Noah for Noah's Ark, he got word that the flood was coming, so he had to build a boat. He had to build a ship. He had to prepare. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There is no preparation that you can do for this besides trying to use this technology to your advantage to increase your productivity. That's all you can do. That's it. It's coming, it's here. But let me play this clip though.
Oh, people used to say like, oh, there's no need for more music. We've made perfect music. Like, why does anyone need anyone to create anymore?
Yeah.
And that's obviously ridiculous.
Yeah.
Or they would say there's that famous patent office quote, everything that humans ever possibly need has been invented. There's nothing left to do.
I have heard that. But here we are.
Here we are. And like, someone asked me the other day, like, you know, how long is it until you can make like a AI CEO for OpenAI? And I was like, probably not that long. And they were like, well, aren't you really sad about that? And I was like, no, I think it's awesome. I'm for sure going to figure out something else to do. I'm excited to do that. Like, I think that's great.
Right. So you could create something that would have your job, but then you...
Imagine that, right? Look how he is already planning his exit. He already got his exit. I'm going to have my AI take over my job. I'm going to have it even take over my job. Right? Now, you got to use your imagination for this. You are such and such employee at this job, right? This is an optimistic point of view that I'm about to talk about. This is an optimistic thought. You at this marketing part of the company. You probably the director of marketing at such and such. You can give your job to your AI. You give it your brain set, your mindset, your creativity, how you do things. You let it do your job and you get paid. That sounds cool in theory. It sounds cool. It sounds dope. But what is the need for you if this AI does a better job than you? Now, you could bring in regulation, you could bring in all this stuff. Yo, this AI, this different version of myself is just another arm of me. So while it's doing my job, I can get paid for it. And then I could just go and play volleyball in the sun, play video games, work out 7 days a week, read, have kids, be a family man. I could just do everything but have this job and have a purpose. So your purpose is just living. Everybody can't just deal with their purpose to just live and have fun. There are humans that want to be challenged. They want to challenge themselves. Sam Altman understands the risk of this. So he's like, yo, listen. The exit plan is to make this AI the CEO. I'm still going to run the company. Everybody doesn't have that same exit plan. But in the real world, in capitalism, and just how humans are, humans think about themselves. This is just a fact. Sam Altman, he is so high up on the totem pole, on the hierarchy of tech. Yeah, of course. I founded ChatGPT. I founded OpenAI. I founded certain things in this company with AI that I already have it out. My question to the audience is, what's your out? How are you going to use AI to your advantage? You got to get real creative. You got to get real creative. But let me finish this clip though.
You could do something else.
Totally.
But then how do you know that you'll still get paid for your job, I guess? Like,
Well,
it's kind of a big question.
I kind of think that
But yeah, I guess the framing of that question might be better. Like, say there are jobs that get curtailed by.
there will be some.
Okay.
I think it's important to be honest about that. There will be some jobs that totally go away.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly, I think we will rely on the fact that people's desire for more stuff, for better experiences, for, a higher social status or whatever, that seems basically limitless. Human creativity seems basically limitless. And human desire to be useful to each other and to connect with each other and do stuff for each other and focus on other people seems pretty limitless too. So I think throughout all of history, there have been these predictions like, we're gonna all be on the beach and work an hour a day or hour a week or whatever, and we're gonna have unlimited wealth. And
I've never heard that one. I love that.
I mean, they used to say this. They used to say, the Industrial Revolution, people were like, we've just figured out how to automate man's lot in life. There's nothing left to do. We're going to have these machines do all the
It
work.
makes sense, probably.
And you watch these machines doing all this stuff that only people used to.
Okay, so just visualize what he just said right there. Now, I'm not finished with the clip, but let's take you through a mental roller coaster. You work an hour a day. Everybody in the world is rich, well off, doing well. They're not worried about nothing. They're not worried about food. They're not worried about much. What is gonna be the currency now? What is the currency? Is you being the richest guy in the room? There's gonna be certain parts of classism that's gonna be deleted if that happens, because somebody wants to be richer than the next guy, at least in this current form of capitalism. People want better social status. People want the best car. People want the best. People just want this exclusivity that if I reach a certain point, financially, socially, that I'm gonna be important in this world. I'm gonna be important. This is my thing to get in these rooms. Yeah, I work harder than him. I do this better than him. I do this better than her. So what's gonna be the new chip? The new thing that's gonna be like, wow, this guy is special, or this person is special when they walk in the room. What's gonna make them special? Think about that. What's gonna make these people special? What's gonna make you special? Is being special being rich? Or is it gonna be, yo, this guy knows how to talk to everybody? Or this guy there's something that this person knows how to do better than everybody else that AI can't do for him. But in the real world, this skill set, he does better than everybody. So it's not rich. What is it gonna be? I want you to just brainstorm. What is that gonna be that makes you special? If everybody's rich, everybody works an hour a day, everybody could eat what they want, is it gonna go back to how many kids you have? Is it gonna go back to what can you do with your hands that this other person can't do? Because you just gotta these the uncharted waters that we're heading to. I don't think that you really thought about it. I don't even think that you're prepared for this next level. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be lost during this phase of human history. No, really think about that. All right? Let me finish this clip though.
Physically do. And everybody panicked and said there's going to be no more jobs. And we figured out new stuff to want. Now, here's an interesting thing. If you could go back to that industrial revolution time and people before that were, really on the grind, working super hard, trying to like kind of have enough food to survive. Go back to those people. Look at our jobs today. Would those people say we have real jobs? Or would they say you have unbelievable abundance, unbelievable wealth, so much food to eat, incredible luxury, and you guys are just like playing a game to entertain yourselves? Is that a real job or not? And they would probably say, where they sit, what you guys do is not a real job. You guys are, you're too rich. You're wasting your time. You're trying to like.
Yeah, you guys are a couple of dang zest lords out there freaking playing Uno in the park or whatever. They would not, I don't think my grandfather would be like, you have a job. He would still be like, you need to get a job.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And when we look forward another 100 years at what people are doing, they'll probably think they're working very hard. It'll feel very satisfying, very intense to them. They're really like, they'll feel engaged. They'll be making other people happy. They'll be creating value for each other. But if we could look forward that 100 years at those guys, do you think we would say they're working, or like, man, you have like AI doing everything for you? You're just trying to entertain yourselves.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, you guys have it so easy. Right.
But
In other words, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be bored. Yo, listen, we're going to be bored out of our minds. Maybe not us, maybe for the next 2 generations. Maybe on the tail end of our lifespan in this generation, we're going to be bored as hell. We're going to be like, yo, we do everything. We traveled everywhere. We get to go places, do things that we always wanted to do. We're just gonna be trying to find things to entertain us every single day. This AI machine is doing everything we want or everything they can. The only thing people fear is that the AI goes against us. Now, say if we found a way to stop AI from going against humans, now what? What's gonna be the next thing? We're gonna wanna fly to other planets because we're gonna be bored with Earth. We're gonna figure out what's in the water because only 5% of the water has been discovered. Guess what? AI is gonna solve that issue. Why can't we discover or explore every piece of material on this planet? AI is gonna solve that. AI is gonna build the ships. AI is gonna have the technology. AI is gonna give us the secrets to the puzzle. We're gonna just want to fly to this place, to go to this planet. We're gonna try to just take over everything because we're just gonna be bored with Earth. Earth is gonna be boring to us. Earth is gonna be boring to humans after AI solves everything. Like, cause it's gonna solve everything. This is Pandora's box. Pandora's box is, besides human extinction, Pandora's box, what's worse than death? Some could say it's boredom. Boredom can be worse than death to some. And maybe in a few generations, boredom might be worse than death to the majority of people. So I'm kind of excited for these times, to be honest, because just the fact that I can't predict what's going to happen. When I'm watching movies, when I'm watching a show, even when I'm playing a game, I don't like to predict. I don't like to predict what's going to happen in a movie. If I could predict what's going to happen in a movie, it sucks. If I'm playing a game and the same scenarios happen every time and we find the same monsters, we going through the same dungeons, it's the same over and over again, the game is boring, I'm going to uninstall it, it's over. What's going to happen when Pandora's box fully opens, which is AI? God created living things. He created humans, animals, every atom on this planet that lives, it created. He or she or it created. Because we are of God, we have God-like abilities such as to create other living things. We make kids, we make children. You see what I'm saying? But we also made artificial intelligence, which is also something that can be or is sentient just like us, better than us, faster than us, more efficient than us. The apple don't fall far from the tree. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, follow the podcast. Just let me know what you think about it, man. Hit me on my Twitter on at 8 Left Earth. Check out my podcast, Think Pieces and Conversations. What happens when Pandora's box fully opens? I'm out of here.